Hey, what's up guys? It's Hobo here, and today I have Home Update 15, which does include the save file. So while you're all rushing to the description to download it, I hope you actually take the time to actually watch the video and see my new project, because I'd like to show it off. It took quite a bit of work. So before I show it off, I'm trying not to turn around here. This is just a reference point. That is the hotel from Home Update 10, I think it was, and that is the tree farm, which resides just above the house. If you're new to the save file, you will spawn in the house over there, and the tree farm is to the upper right if you're facing the lake. And then you just walk over here, and you will see the hotel and my new project. I made a roller coaster, as you can plainly see right in front of you, very large. If you watched my last video, I mentioned that I had the option for two projects, or like the ideas for two, and the one I really wanted to do was very resource hogging, so I decided against it because I don't think I would have completed it. So I decided to go ahead with plan B, which was the roller coaster. And as I was building it, I also realized that I did not have enough resources. I had to go out and find a lot of gold. Um, I had hardly any gold stockpiled. My world really isn't abundant with it, so I had to go out and find some. And the good thing about that was I found some diamonds, and I found a lot of iron. Um, I found so much that I built all the tracks. I think like tracks are 16 instead of 6 per craft, so very efficient. And I found so much that I actually made a profit. So I made all of this, and then I made more, which is in the chests in my house. If you want to diddle with that, I have a lot of iron now. So I'll just get right into it. When I was building this, I had the idea for this cool launcher here, which I have to reset. Um, and what I wanted to do was have a system that launched you, and if it was up, it would loop you through, and if it was down, it would just launch you the one time. So I was designing it, and I got to this. There's quite a bit of redstone below me, but I got that with perfect delay. The track didn't break, but my problem was I couldn't get a reverse delay, so that happens. And the system was kind of dumb now that I think about it, but I was trying to be cool. I was trying to use my newfound redstone knowledge. I've been messing around a lot with redstone recently. So I'm gonna scrap this. I'm gonna fill in the hole. I'm gonna fill in all of this so you don't have to do it yourself when you download the save and have some ugly thing in front of the roller coaster. But I eventually resorted to this system. Oh, by the way, I'm gonna talk more about this later. So, this system I like much better. It's a two input system. Basically, how it works is you put your track right there. That is the launcher track. And if you want to launch yourself just once through the roller coaster, you press that, and that will launch you. It's going to come back. And it will launch you through, and you will stop right here on the unpowered tracks, which act as brakes. But if you want to loop, you would place the cart there, hit the button while you're in it, of course, and then try and flick the lever as fast as you can. There's enough delay that it won't push into each other or interfere. And basically what that does is it pushes this track into place, so it completes the whole thing. And it activates these, which will boost you across the brake. I couldn't really like make this activate that as well, due to some problems, but I might fix that later on. But it works perfectly as of now. This will just launch you across. I might fix this track at a later time, but as of right now, it works just fine. And that's basically the whole launching system. There will be tracks or minecarts in here once I get to that. And I'll talk about this for a minute, and then I'll loop you through, and then you guys can go enjoy the save file. But I'll try and get up on this hill here and show you kind of a side view. As you can see, it took a lot probably, I don't even know, hundreds and hundreds of fences, basically, to get the whole traditional roller coaster look down with the support beams and stuff. So yeah, I took that. That took a long time. I had enough wood to do it for my tree farm. I harvested it all, and then I just sat there for like an hour and crafted fences. And if they didn't if Notch didn't add the whole new way of stacking them just by adding them like any other block, I probably would have killed myself, because if I had to build it top down, it would have been much harder, and took a lot more time. So you can see a lot of spins all the way down. I'm sorry for shaking my mouse, but I'm trying to show you what I mean. I have the one there, one there, one there, and then one's kind of small one's kind of behind there. And I did that because you see some traditional roller coasters which are just kind of like a series of hills, and that would have been a pain because I would have needed a more booster tracks to go uphill. So I tried to make this as entertaining as possible, albeit it's a little dizzying to go through this a few times. But you can see all of what I did, all of the fencing I did. I actually did the fencing first, and then I decided to do the wood kind of underpad that looks like a support, because you wouldn't just build this on dirt. But I did that after, so I had to go ahead and dig under everything, and it was it's what I do to make things look nice, I guess. It's the price I pay. Well, but this is a decent overview of the whole track. We're gonna go through it right now, and then I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say about this. We're just gonna go through it once, because you don't want to see me just spin around for hours. Not hours, but you know what I mean. So you go down the first loop here, you go up a bit, you go diagonal to the drop off, which I thought was pretty cool. I actually got this to work. You land on here with a bit of extra space so you won't land and die. And then you go uphill, the bigger loop-de-loop thing, and it's kind of slow, but that's on purpose to contrast the extremely fast bit I am doing right here, which probably makes you dizzy watching it. But the cool thing about this is you build up so much momentum that from that bottom point, you literally do not need any outside power to get back up. And then you go all the way down and connect back to the main launcher, which if you had it set to loop, would loop you. And if you had it just like this, you would stop right here and you'd have to reset. So that's it for the roller coaster. There's one little bit of information. When I was testing this, I had to work out some bugs. There were some parts that damaged you, whether you hit your head in one of the loop-de-loops or something. I pretty much fixed all of it except one point, so I recommend playing this on peaceful. But the problem is, if you have it set to loop, anything after the first initial launch will like, you go through it fine like I just did, but anything after the first initial launch, the first way through, the second loop, you will take damage on the drop-off there, and it's about 50% of your health. So I recommend playing this on peaceful or carrying some food or just not looping a lot, because if you loop more than twice, or more than once, you will die without peaceful. And I tried really hard to fix this, but I had the thing built before I noticed the problem, so I couldn't really change it or take out the drop. But other than that, everything works perfectly. We're getting dark here, so I'm pretty much done with the video. Save will be in the description, as always. I appreciate any... Oh, I forgot to talk about this like I said I would. If you would like to name this, feel free to suggest a name in the comments. I was going to name it something like the Tornado, but that's really corny because there's a whole lot of spins. So if you want to suggest something, I will throw your name up right there, because I like to name everything. I don't know why. I just do. And that's it. I'll see you guys next time, and enjoy the save.